Hello, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. You are listening to E Squared with me, Elena Wharton, and
Emily Maxim.
And welcome to our show. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's a holiday. I love our holiday shows so much. But as you all know, we obviously have to start off our show with a Big Time Rush song.
We do.
Yeah, we do. Because that's what we love to do. And we thought that the song that we're playing today is very appropriate for Valentine's Day. This is Count on You by Big Time Rush and Jordan Sparks.
And that was Count on You by Big Time Rush featuring Jordan Sparks.
That was such a good song to start with.
I love that song so much.
Oh, that is so nice. Oh my gosh. Before we start talking about all things Valentine's Day, we have some very important things to mention.
Breaking news.
Oh my gosh. So if you follow us on TikTok at E_WMCX, you will see that we recently made a video reacting to Big Time Rush's new single called Can't Get Enough. And it's been up for pretty much, like a week at this point?
A week and a half, a week.
Yeah, it's been up for quite a while. And just a couple days ago, we got a very interesting notification. It told us that Kendall Schmidt liked our video.
And Kendall is a part of Big Time Rush. He's one of the members.
Just in case you didn't know. Yeah, Kendall from Big Time Rush, like the real Kendall, like the blue verification check mark and everything. He liked our TikTok, and that was so crazy to look at.
Yeah, this is like the first time, because Elena's like, oh, like Emily's always like the one that to say anything like about Big Time Rush, and this time Elena was like, Emily, Kendall liked their video, because definitely with TikTok, like my notifications get lost, so it was like the other way around for this one. So I was just like, wait, what happened? And so she told me. I was like, yes.
That's so crazy. Yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that I was the one who noticed it this time. And it was crazy because we'll talk about this in a bit, but we were at an event at school while he liked the video. And I didn't see it until after, which is so crazy. But thank you, Kendall, for liking our video. Oh my gosh, that's crazy because I know you're listening.
Yes.
Kendall, we love you.
Totally not practicing for a tour.
Yeah, totally not. Speaking of tour, we mentioned last week how you purchased tickets to the show at PNC.
Yes.
And you're also going to be meeting them with the VIP.
My wallet hurts, but it's okay.
But we would also like to announce, I guess, that the entire E Squared team will be at the PNC show. Stephanie, our photographer, and myself, we will also be there. So all of E Squared will be at that show, living it big time. Yeah.
And it's some of our friends outside of, here, like, some of our friends from high school, they're going too. So we all bought tickets like at different times. So I was like thinking like we all got to wave to each other somehow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because if you've been to PNC, like, like the lawn area, like I know, Elaine, you didn't go to PNC before, but the lawn area, it can be like a little, not chaotic, like say if everybody's trying to get there. Mm-hmm. I mean, it depends on who's playing. So if Big Time Rush is playing, the lawn is going to be crazy. And like, finding your seats, I'm probably going to be like, where are you? Because I know two of our friends are sitting, I think, in section 405. Mm-hmm. I think I'm in 402. So like that's the other side of the arena. You said you're in 302.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you might be like, you might be right in front of wherever I am.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just trying to remember like from like memory of like trying to find tickets.
I know, I've never been, so this is all new to me.
Yeah, wherever you sit at PNC, it's a good spot. I mean, like I said, the lawn could be a pain. But yeah, they're good seats, and I don't think so for Big Time Rush. But you like say if you ever went there before, like to another show, you can get like your seats upgraded if there are tickets still available, because I don't know if I mentioned this as a show, but like Skylar and I during the summer saw One Republic, and when we first bought the tickets, we were in like section 400, but there's like a little tenant that says upgrades, and so for like $10 each a ticket, we got from like 400 to section 102, which is like down there, and I was just like, oh my gosh.
That is so good to keep in mind.
Yeah, because you save a lot of money. It's like, but it's not guaranteed. You just have to like go there and see if there's any tickets available.
Yeah,
but
so it's like when you show up, like you can't do it online beforehand?
No, I don't know, but yeah, I just remember it from there. But yeah, if you just like sometimes it's like $10, sometimes $20, but for us it was like $10. But yeah, like a whole section, like 3 more sections up, and I was like, oh my gosh.
That is such a good deal.
Yeah, especially since I like spend a lot of money on tickets.
Yeah, but I'm really, really excited to be going, and I'm also like really excited for their openers. They have Max Schneider, if you need the full name, and then also Jax, who I'm sure you know from her hit song Victoria's Secret. It's on the radio all the time. So both of them, they're both opening for Big Time Rush, and that's really good.
Yeah, and
They
I
got
was
some good
saying,
ones.
oh sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my bad. I was saying to Elena and like some of our other friends that if you don't know Max, you probably do. Like I didn't know who Max was, and then I was like, wait, if you ever seen it came out like wow, like probably over 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
How Nickelodeon would do their like original movies. He was in that movie Rags with Keke Palmer.
Yeah.
And there was like one song I know, like I was just like, oh my gosh, he wrote that. It was that song Someday.
Mhm.
So if you ever seen Rags,
He wrote that?
I don't know if he wrote it. I don't fact check me on that.
Okay.
No, I used like the wrong wording. I think like I know he sung it. That's what I meant.
Yes, you're right.
Like I said, I can be bad with words live on the air.
That's okay.
But like I was just like, oh my gosh, he's the singer. He was in that movie. So yeah, if you ever seen Rags, he's like the lead character. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was like, oh my gosh, it's him.
That's so crazy. And I actually, years ago, I met him
Yes.
because
yes.
he opened up for R5. They did a concert at Count Basie. And I was somewhere before the concert, so I had to go late. But so I missed him actually perform. I've never seen him perform, but he was doing meet and greets in the lobby, and so I got to meet him. So I have a picture with him. I'm in like 7th, 8th grade, sometime in middle school. And yeah, that's a relic right there, that picture. But I'm really excited to see him because I've been listening to Max's music. I've been listening to Jax's music. They're both such great artists, and it is going to be a rockin' concert.
Yeah, not to like be like too much of like a critic, but I think it's a better opener than Dixie D'Amelio.
Ooh. You know what? I mean, you might be right.
Yeah, I mean like I just think I have like not saying like a bias, like I just have like a bias towards like TikTokers.
Yeah.
Not anybody on TikTok. I mean like like people from like what's it called, the Sway House.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
those little like things.
Yeah, so like chart like the D'Amelios and stuff. So when I saw her there, I was just like, yeah. Like I was.
She did surprise me though. She was better than I expected.
Yeah.
I think she was a nice opener.
Yeah, I mean like, and where I was sitting at Madison Square Garden, like a lot of people were like just making jokes and stuff. I can't say it on the air, but like they were yelling some things. So, but I mean, it's just like you see them in person. So, like I said, I just was like not. She was good. It's just like I said, I'm not fond of like that group of TikTokers.
Yeah.
A lot of drama and stuff, so I was just like,
It's also like that was the beginning of like her music career, and Max and Jax, they've been around for a while. They've really they've grown their careers and they have great music, so it'll definitely be different.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm ready because I feel like it's gonna be super hype.
Yes.
Yeah. And then also one thing that I wanted to mention is that last week we were talking about their acoustic shows, that I think they finished those up. But they did one at the Kia Forum, and we're like, how the heck are they going to do an intimate event at the Kia Forum when it seats 17,000 people? So they posted videos from it, and I mean, I've never been there, but they weren't in kind of like the space that has the 17,000 seats. They were somewhere else at that venue that was, I guess, a smaller and more intimate space. So, I mean, I guess they proved us wrong. They can do an intimate event at the Kia Forum.
Yeah, because I saw pictures and I was like, oh, it's not that big. Like, it's not compared to like, like a whole stadium. I was like, oh, I thought it was going to be like, the size of PNC or something. And I saw the pictures. I was like, oh, okay. I feel bad now.
It's all right. It's kind of like, oh, well, they did do it. They are going to be back at the Kia Forum for the tour, though. Yes. And they're going to be in that big space, which they seem really excited about that. They went like live on Instagram when they were there, and it was like I got to see the whole thing empty because they were kind of touring with the camera, and it was really fun. Yeah, I'm just really excited for this tour.
Me too. I'm so excited. And like I was mentioning to you yesterday, I said I don't feel as excited yet because like we're in school mode.
Yeah.
And so right now, like everything kind of, even if it's exciting, just kind of takes like a back seat because I'm like, I need to focus. I need to focus.
That's a good thing though, because we have to get through all this work and stuff before Big Time Rush happens.
Yeah.
It's like we can't put the school on hold and just think about Big Time Rush all the time because, you know, we need to get good grades and because imagine failing a class and then going to Big Time Rush. It wouldn't feel the same. We must pass our classes.
Yes, yes.
Anyway, we're going to talk a bit about Valentine's Day, but first, let's play some music. This is this is a very, very romantic song, I feel like. It's a classic. This is My Funny Valentine by Frank Sinatra. And that was My Funny Valentine by Frank Sinatra.
We're going to play another Valentine's Day song for you, and as I keep saying on the show, I love Steven Sanchez. He has my heart. I love his songs. And then this song has my heart now. It is called I Want You by Steven Sanchez. And that was I Want You by the love of my life, Steven Sanchez.
If you're just joining us, hello. We are E Squared, a.k.a. Elena Wharton and
Emily Maxim.
Yeah, and you're listening to our Valentine's Day show and also our Galentine's Day show because we're celebrating Galentine's Day today, too.
Yes, since we are both girls.
Yes.
And and I didn't know, like, everybody says Galentine's Day is the day before Valentine's Day.
Because it technically is.
Yeah, but I didn't know that, so I'm just like, oh, I thought, okay, it's just like, you know, us hosting, so I thought, okay, Galentine's Day.
Well, we can celebrate both today.
Yes.
Yeah, Galentine's Day, it originated from the show Parks and Recreation.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've never seen the episode, but I think there's an entire episode surrounded by Galentine's Day types of things. But yeah, they created the holiday. But yeah, I can't say much more than that because I've never really watched an episode of Parks and Rec. I've seen like clips and stuff. But my sister, she's giving me a thumbs down. She loves Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I didn't finish it, but I liked it. It was fun. It was funny.
Yeah. I mean, I know she's going to give me another thumbs down. I love The Office.
Yes.
And I know I haven't seen an episode of Parks and Rec, so I can't like properly judge. But I mean, based off of what I've seen, I do think The Office is better. But you know what? My opinions, they could change. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're talking about Valentine's Day today. So let's talk about it. I guess we want to start off with, let's see, how do we feel about receiving the basic gifts of Valentine's Day? How do we feel about chocolate, flowers, stuffed animals? What do you think? Do you have a favorite? Do you have a least favorite? Is there something you wouldn't prefer?
I love anything, like, because I'm that type of person that if you gave me, like, a piece of like notebook scrap paper and you said Happy Valentine's Day, I'd be like, oh my gosh, thank you.
That's
like
actually kind of cute.
Because like I like anything. It's not like about like it's not about the price tag. Oh my gosh, that was cringy. Because seriously, it's not. I mean, like I love flowers. I love flowers. I totally don't have like 2 tattoos of flowers.
Yeah.
I like flowers. Sometimes, like, if I remember or if I have, like, if I want to, like, sometimes I'll press roses if I get any roses. So then, like, they don't, like, go bad or anything. Like, you know, like, they'll just be dried out, but I have a couple pressed roses. Well, you can't hate chocolate. I love chocolate.
I love chocolate. Do you have a favorite type of chocolate?
Well, from the school today, shout out. I think it's like, I can't remember what the actual club name is, but it's like for the veterans. They had like a whole bowl and they had Reese's, like the Reese's miniatures.
Ooh.
So I have like a cup full of him here. I love those. And then relating to stuffed animals, I love stuffed animals. Like they're like the memories too. Like I have like I do have a bunch, like whether I like collect them or like as gift or if I get them as gifts. Like I have a lot in my room. Elena actually gave me one yesterday. It was my birthday yesterday, so Elena got me a cat. I love it so much. It looks like my cat Teddy.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh my god, a cat. I was just like, oh my god, I love
like
this.
Teddy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you again.
You're welcome.
I love anything like for Valentine's Day because like I love hearts. I love like anything like chocolate, you name it. I love anything. Like, but what do you feel like? Do you have a preference?
Ooh. As much as I think flowers are really nice, like, it's like, oh, I love flowers. I'm not gonna like ever reject flowers.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I think instead of like a big bouquet, I don't really have many places to put them. So I think if I were to like, I feel like a singular rose is very romantic and says a lot. So I think if I were had like a preference on flowers, like for Valentine's Day specifically, I think that might leave more of a romantic statement than just like, here's a bunch of flowers, but that's nice too.
Yeah.
And especially if like bouquets have really pretty colors, those are really nice. Stuffed animals, I will always take a stuffed animal. The only problem is that like I have to find a place to put the stuffed animal.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm like running out of places to put my stuffed animals.
I have so many now. I'm just like, oh my gosh, where'd these all come from? But then I'm like, well, like for example, I love Build-A-Bears. So, like I collect Build-A-Bears. I like, like anime plushies, and then gifts and stuff. So I'm like, I have no room, but then I just appreciate it. So like, no way would I ever get rid of them. I'm like, no.
Oh no. I mean, like I even look through my stuffed animals now, and I'm like, okay, can I get rid of some of these? And
no.
It's like, no, I can't.
No.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I love stuffed animals. Huge ones, small ones. They're all huggable, and I love them all. And as far as chocolate, I love chocolate so much. I have recently fallen in love with like, I mean, I've known the Ghirardelli squares for like a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I usually get like the peppermint bark ones like around Christmas and stuff because those are really good. But like I just started really liking just the standard milk chocolate and dark chocolate and the ones with caramel inside. Those are like so good. But my favorites are the Lindor truffles.
Oh, yes.
Oh, those are so good. They make me happy.
I love those. And they have different flavors now. And if you ever go to the outlet in Tinton Falls, they have that whole store full of them. And you can, like, get your bag.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you ever go there?
Yeah. Wait, yes. Yes, I have been there.
Yeah, they have. I never got, like, an actual, because you can, like, put however many you want. I think they weigh it. I don't know how they do it. But some of them do sound good. They have a mint one. I remember in fall, I can't remember the last time. They have a maple one. Let's see. Literally anything, and it's so good. It's so good. I love them.
Oh, so good. And one time, oh gosh, I don't remember if it was around either Halloween or Christmas. I can't remember which one it was. They're both really close together, but the store started selling a lot of those truffles, multiple different flavors.
Yes.
It's like it's the holiday season, like October, November, December. So much food, so much candy, chocolate, so much. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to control myself because it's like if I have too many of these, I'm gonna get sick of them, and I really don't want to get sick of them. But there were just so many. It was so tempting, but I'm like, I'm just gonna one bag at a time, because those really are my favorite, and I don't want to like not like them anymore because that would be so tragic for me.
No, yeah, they have a different they have a bunch of different flavors too, so I don't think you could ever get sick of them.
You're right.
So like, I'm trying to remember what else, but yeah, I never tried the mint one, but like I love mint stuff, but the mint one sounds good. I used to not like dark chocolate, but their dark chocolate Lindt balls are so good.
Ooh, I love those.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't like dark chocolate, but then but now I do, so they're good.
we can share a bag, just one at a time, just like pop them in. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's take a little bit of a break before we continue on to our Valentine's Day opinions. We're going to really get into it after this next break. So this next song that we're going to play is a song that I wrote. I had the pleasure of performing it yesterday at an open mic here at school, and I had such a blast doing it. This is on the Blue Hawk Records 20th compilation, and it is the first song that I put out into the world. I love it so much. It's about love, so I figured today was a really good day to play it. This is called Fairy Tales by Elena Wharton. And that was Fairy Tales by Elena Wharton, available on all streaming platforms.
Yes, such a beautiful song, and I heard that the singer is not a snob.
Really? Oh, that's really good to hear. Wow.
I would love to meet her.
Same.
We're gonna play another song. The song I can't even like word it out, but it has a special place in my heart. It's called Perfect by Ed Sheeran. And that was Perfect by Ed Sheeran.
Welcome back to E Squared. Oh my gosh, don't worry, I'll talk for a bit so you can finish your candy break.
It was so good. we were saying that I like the miniature Reese's, so I was like, okay, candy break. The peanut butter was stuck at the top of my mouth.
Oh my gosh. Stop. Yes.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. She felt
At
like
least-
she needed a little snacky.
At least it's not like obnoxious chewing on like the microphone.
Oh my gosh, that would be so horrible with these mics. Oh, forget it. But hey, welcome back to E Squared. We're talking about Valentine's Day, and we're going to be talking about our Valentine's Day opinions. What do we really think about this holiday? Would you like to start?
Sure. It's probably gonna be like an essay, but at first, like, I think Valentine's Day, like, I really like it. I love it. Mostly because like I love hearts and stuff. Even it doesn't have to do with Valentine's Day. I remember in like elementary school, like we would always like give each other like, you know, like the whole class would give each other like different like candies for each other. And I think it's just like, I think there's always like misconceptions about it. Like it has to be like about a couple, if that makes sense.
That's what they make it seem like.
Yeah, because like I feel like nowadays, like when I look on Instagram, like, you know, some people go out together as friends, like have like they say like, oh, Valentine's Day weekend, and like they all go out together. So I think it could be like with anybody. Like I love Valentine's Day. Like even if like, you know, I have school, like I like it a lot. You know, it's just like, it doesn't have to be with somebody else. It could be like, you know, loving yourself. And I mean, I used to always like hate it. I mean, especially like during like middle school and like my freshman year of high school, only because like my freshman year of high school, I was just like, that was like the first time I ever liked somebody. And like, long story short, we liked each other. And then they said, oh, we're gonna date in the summer, and you know, like, so I thought, oh, like I'm gullible, so I was just like, oh yeah, we are, and like, but this was like the beginning of this, like the school year they said that, so then like, and basically, long story short, I got ghosted, so like the whole time I was just like thinking like, oh yeah, we are, and then and like I was, because I am gullible, like if you say something, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I mean like now I'm not, but like. I used to hate Valentine's Day because then I was just like, well, where are they? Like, what, you know what I mean?
Aww.
So, and then like, you know, in middle school, because like I didn't really like middle school. So then you like see all like the people get together, and yeah, like middle school, I just wasn't like a fan of it. But yeah, I used to hate it for that. But then I realized, you know, it doesn't have to be with somebody else. It could be with yourself. It can be with somebody else, but I'm just saying, like, however you want to make of it. It doesn't have to be like what you see on social media, like, oh, I'm alone. It doesn't matter. If you could like where was I getting with this? Like show yourself some love, go out with your friends, buy yourself the flowers, because you know, like, you all deserve it, everybody. So
yeah, I think that should be just as advertised as like, you know, Valentine's Day being about couples, because it is hard. Just like, it's just this day of the year, all of a sudden everyone on social media is just like, oh, happy Valentine's Day, boo. You see all the couples congregate on the internet, and they all just like are like, here's my person, yay, happy Valentine's Day, which is wonderful. I do think that being in a relationship is a really nice thing, and I'm happy for all the couples. But I'm not currently in a relationship, so sometimes it's a little hard to see all of that and just be like, But that's when you have to remember that Valentine's Day can be about like loving yourself, loving your friends, and I love spreading love. I love spreading love like every day, so it's not like today's any different, but a little extra love. My sister's giving me a little half of a heart with her fingers. I have returned the heart, the other half.
Yeah, like as you were saying, like even when I was like, you know, single and all that, I just was like, oh, I hate it, and like, you know, that was when like I was like in a bad time in my life, like I said, getting ghosted, and like thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna happen, but you know, here I am like on Valentine's Day, alone, like not realizing I was getting ghosted until like, you know, 2 or 3 years later down the line, I was like, oh, that's me getting ghosted. So. I think like like I still do think of it as like, you know, like a couples thing, because like, you know, like I said, Skylar and I like go out, but like I still think like, oh, I want to give like myself some love. As like Elena was mentioning yesterday, there was like an open mic thing, and there was flower, like you can make your own bouquet, and so like I was just like, you know what, I'll make myself some flowers too, because like even if like I forgot what I was going to say, but like, I was just like, you know, I didn't get myself a Valentine's Day gift, so here's my gift to myself. And like, I got myself a couple roses, a sunflower. So that was like the gift to myself, like, you know, some self-love.
That is so cute. Yeah, that was really nice how they had all that set up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
also some like great snacks and stuff, like desserts.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that
so
was
good.
really, really nice. But yeah, I think Valentine's Day, it should be seen as just like a day of love.
Yeah, because even if because like as I was mentioning in elementary school, like the whole class would give each other the whole class would give everybody in the class candy, and even if it's not like a specific person, if you're just giving everybody something, it doesn't have to be about like one particular person. But of course, it still can be romantic. Like of course,
Oh
like.
yeah. I love like romance. Oh my gosh. I just freak out. No matter, if I'm watching like a movie or something, it's like
The
I'm like
Notebook.
bawling my
Yeah.
eyes out. Yeah. The Notebook. I've actually never seen The Notebook.
Oh, you'll be crying.
Oh boy. Or you know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen like La La Land either, and I've
Me
heard that that's
neither.
another like crier.
I
Yeah.
need to see that. I'm trying to think. Like, there's so many Valentine's Day movies that like just get me so. There's one. Oh wait, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, no, you want go mention your movie first.
Oh, I didn't know if you were gonna say something. If something popped up, my bad.
Oh,
But-
well, because I did want to mention, just real quick, I do not know who is on this station at 8 in the morning, but I was listening to this, WMCX, at 8 in the morning, and there's this group of guys, and usually when I hear guys on this station, they're usually talking about, like, sports and stuff.
Yeah.
But today, they were doing, like, an in-depth analysis and review of 10 Things I Hate About You, the movie.
I never saw that movie.
It's a really great movie, and their conversation was so entertaining. But yeah, that's another great romance movie. Did you have another one you wanted to list?
Oh, one that always gets me is Fault in Our Stars.
My sister, she's like, oh, yeah.
I love it. I mean, that's when like I developed I never had celebrity crushes, but the guy who plays Augustus Waters, Ansel Elgort, I was like, oh my gosh, he has my heart, but like not anymore because of like recent allegations, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, Fault in Our Stars, that is definitely a crier. It's so good. That's like the first time I know it's like a book into a movie, but that's like the first time I ever cried reading a book. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this movie, this everything. It's such a good. It's a sobber.
Yeah. Sometimes it actually feels good to like cry to a movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
in
yeah.
in a weird way.
It shows we have like empathy and sympathy.
That's right. It proves you have emotion. All right.
We're not sociopaths.
we promise we're not sociopaths. All right, let's take another break. This is a super fun song. This is I Want You to Want Me by Cheap Trick. And that was I Want You to Want Me by Cheap Trick.
Those are just joining in. This is E Squared. You're kind of near the end, but like this is our Valentine's Day show, Galentine's Day show as well.
Yes.
And during the weekend, we Elena and I, as well as Stephanie, went to the winter ball held here on campus.
Yes.
So pretty. I was so excited to go. It was only $5 for students and like $10 if you brought somebody else.
Yeah.
But
it was so worth it.
Yeah. They had so much food. I didn't see it until I saw it on like the student activities board Instagram, a mashed potato bar.
Aww.
So they had the scallions, the bacon, the cheese, the best mac and cheese, penne
It was
vodka.
good.
Oh my gosh, so good. The dessert table looked
Oh my gosh, it was so good. I know Steph and I, we wanted to make sure that we grabbed like this chocolate mousse thing because there were only so many,
Yes.
and I'm like, everyone's gonna want to take these, so we made sure to grab one before everyone started grabbing the dessert, and that was really good.
They had this one thing too on like one of the hot trays. It was s'mores, like crushed up graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallow.
Oh my gosh.
They had graham crackers on the side too, like I guess to put it on top, but I just took it on the plate and I just ate it like that because you already have graham cracker in it, but I was definitely like being like I ate so much. It was worth it. They had fried raviolis. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I want to go back. I wore my dress from like junior year homecoming in high school, so
Oh, wow.
yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun. I liked dressing up, especially like here on campus. Like the Great Hall is really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that place.
I love it so much. And I walked in there yesterday. So it's like the first week after the the dance was over, and I'm like, wow, they made this into a nice ballroom now. It's just a study area now.
It doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, I was so sad. I mean, I missed it a lot. I hope they do it again because it was so nice. They had a photo booth. Trying to think what else.
A DJ, yeah.
DJ, balloons. They had something called mocktails. It was Sprite and cranberry juice, or it was grenadine. But yeah, I just can't get over it. Like I can't find the right words for it, but it was so much fun.
It's all right. I actually I just have to say that I brought a special E² tool that we will use for the rest of the semester.
Oh my gosh.
Here's a thesaurus.
Yes.
I have an actual thesaurus with me right now. So we can both use it in case we just can't find the words.
Yes, and then thank you.
You're welcome. I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, this is an actual thesaurus that I'm holding right now. We are going to use it just in case we get tripped up with our words.
Because we just have so much to talk about. Like when things happen, we just can't find the right words to explain it. So even if good doesn't sound like enough, like definitely the winter ball was phenomenal. There we go.
Good job.
Yeah,
You didn't even
thank
need
you.
a thesaurus.
All the thesaurus stuff is rubbing off on me, so I'm getting it now.
All right, let's announce the winner of our giveaway. So we set up a giveaway for some Blue Hawk Records merch and a Queen of Hearts CD. So let's see who is our winner. I have like a little wheel. Oh my gosh. Who is it? Oh my gosh. It's at Becca Music Lover on Instagram.
Yes.
Congratulations. You have just won a Queen of Hearts CD, a Blue Hawk Records shirt, and a Blue Hawk Records pen. We will be in contact with you and let you know how you get that stuff.
Well, at least she lives 2 minutes away from me. Congrats.
I've never heard of Becca Music Lover in my life. What are you talking about?
Well, we did it. We had I think, how many people did we have that did the giveaway?
Definitely 100. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Most of the entries were local anyway, so at least we don't have to ship anything out or drive.
Oh my gosh, drive, no way.
Yeah.
We would have been willing to though. But
yeah.
It's good that it's local too. And also we have a very special announcement. Oh my goodness. Next week we have another special musical guest.
Ooh.
Olivia Melfi will be here with us next week, and she's going to be performing her new single, which is called Place Card. It comes out this Friday, so check it out on all streaming platforms. We are so excited to have her with us. But other than that, that is all we have for today. It always goes by so fast.
I know. And of course it has to be the Galentine's Day show.
I know.
Where there's just so much to talk about, and then here we're already at the end.
I know. We're going to plug our socials real quick. We are at E²_WMCX on Instagram. If you look in our bio, we have a link tree, and you'll be able to see all of our social media there. And also go to our Instagram because we're going to do a post-show live stream right after we say goodbye here. Again, that's at E²_WMCX.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Have a great day.